Okay, so I know I don't look good today. I'm gonna tell you this video is for my own opinions. I'm gonna try to keep this short. I don't want to go on a long rant. I just forgot to hit record, and I went on like an hour rant. Um, Honestly, guys, this is honestly going to be about the gun laws. The best thing I can tell you is this: all the mass shootings that we've had this year, all of them, could have been stopped with just one person legally carrying a firearm. This whole propaganda bullshit is what it is, honestly. I'm really tired of this. The, Many states want to say how much ammo we can buy, what type of weapons we can buy. That is bullshit. California wants you to do a background check to get, I don't remember how many rounds every 30 days, but you have to do that. And if you do bring in ammo from another state that is not registered to you, you're looking at fines, felonies. I don't know. The law is very vague. I couldn't figure it out. What this video is going to be about is the Second Amendment and our rights. Now, back when it was made, people say this was only for hunting and fishing. No. Quote me if I'm wrong. Correct me, please, if I'm wrong. But everybody I've asked has said the same thing. That law that was enacted, our Second Amendment, was the right to defend ourselves, our family, and our friends from a tyrannical government. And now people are wanting to take it away. Go back to the assault weapons ban, back before the 2000s. We're looking at something worse than that. They're trying to tell us all guns at this point are bad. They want to limit how much ammo we can buy, how big the magazine can be. Honestly, that to me is just stepping on our throats and saying you have no more constitutional rights. As an American, I don't see that as an acceptable way. Because I can tell you, right damn now, I'm not gonna go quietly. If a ban does occur, we need to be ready to stand up and say, hey, we're not going to take this. Hell, before the ban even starts, we need to present a united front, as Yankee Marshall has stated. I respect that guy tremendously, and he's correct. The NRA are a bunch of cowards. They're not activists. They're there to appease the masses. And honestly, I don't care if, I've got probably under 100 subscribers. Honestly, I don't care if I lose all my subscribers for this. I'm telling you right now, we need to stand up and say enough is enough. If you look statistics-wise, where guns are readily available, less crime occurs. But if you look at California, which is very restrictive on guns, and you can look up these statistics, in areas where guns are not readily available, more crimes happen. And I think, the first instance of where they were trying to take our rights away was when they tried telling us, well, if somebody breaks into your house and you shoot them to defend your family, you're going to be the one going to jail. To me, that's bullshit. Why would a law-abiding citizen who uses legal self-defense, lethal, mind you, if necessary, be imprisoned for protecting his family, his friends, his neighbors? Honestly, if you look at all the mass shootings, all of them, if there had been one person that had the balls to get up and say, hey, I have a gun, and start shooting back. The casualties would have been a lot less. Sure, it wouldn't have stopped it, but the casualties would have been a lot less. And I'm not saying that it wasn't a tragedy that happened, that disturbed individuals came in and started killing people. No, may those poor people rest in peace. But something should have been done. People shouldn't have been sitting idly by and letting it happen. That is the state of our world now. A bunch of elitist politicians and a bunch of snowflake cowards. You guys need to understand something. I am not ever going to give up my Second Amendment right. Never. I have my animal, which she's right over here. My soon-to-be husband, who unfortunately is out walking around right now, doing playing his game, Pokemon Go. But again, I want to have the right to defend my family. I want to have the right to defend my husband, my brother-in-law, my sister, my grandmother, my mother. I want to have the right to defend them. I want to have the right to defend my neighbors. And I am done sitting down. A lot of people have told me don't get involved because that puts a target on your back. Well, guess what? I'll paint the damn thing right on my forehead. Come on. I'm not going to sit idly by and watch our rights go out the door. Because as soon as that happens, I guarantee you, crime is going to spike, and that's when people are going to realize we've made a mistake. And before that happens, we need to present a united front. Again, as Inky Marshall has stated. And honestly, I'm going to go to his video. Honestly, I hope he sees this. Because I may be a small YouTuber. I may only be 24 years old. But honestly, I believe everybody who has the right to own a gun under the Second Amendment should be allowed to defend themselves, should be allowed to carry a gun on them. To me, it's mind-boggling. And honestly, the founders of the U.S. would be rolling in their graves if they could see what the U.S. has become. We're all, everybody who believes in gun control is just a bunch of brainwashed zombies at this point. Because all they want to do is listen to their politicians. They want to feed into the toxic drama that is shootings. And they don't want to look at the facts. That had there been someone armed, it wouldn't have honestly been as bad or even have happened. Hell, there's a school in Colorado that has been arming their teachers. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Because honestly, protecting people is what we should be doing. We shouldn't just sit down and say, hey, let the government handle it. Let the cops handle it. No. I can tell you right now, there have been incidences, since I've moved around a lot, I've seen incidences where I've seen somebody get shot and the cops, with an ambulance, show up 2 hours later. 2 hours. And the guy gets away. Had there been somebody with a gun there, that wouldn't have happened. Yes, I'm not saying the cops are a bad thing. I'm not. I have many friends who are police. Who are retired police and law enforcement, who are current law enforcement. I even have a few friends that I know that are in Langley, Virginia, in the FBI. They've all told me the same thing, that a lot of them agree with me that you cannot take our rights from us. And honestly, guys, I'm not going to ask for likes or shares on this video. I just want you to remember one thing. We need to stand up and fight for our rights. And all I'm asking is for you to share the video. Please understand that's all I'm trying to do. And honestly, I'm willing to fight for my rights. Because if it comes down to it, they're gonna have to kick in my door to take my Second Amendment right out away. And I can guarantee you, I'm not going down without a fight. Just remember, share this video.